Royal Win, shinda magari ni mengi zaidi kwenye kasino ya mtandaoni nambari 1 Tanzania.
Ndugu waandishi wa habari wote ambao mmefika hapa siku ya leo, kilichotuleta hapa ni kwa ajili ya kutangaza kwamba kwanza mimi ni main brand ambassador wa YZMeet, alafu pia YZMeet ni kampuni ambayo imekuja hapa Tanzania kwa ajili ya kutoa scholarship kwa wanafunzi wa Tanzania kwenda China. Kama tunavyojua elimu yetu ilipofikia, lakini inahitajika kuongezeka zaidi. Yani maana yake tukiongelea scholarship, maana yake tunaongea ni baadhi ya misaada ambayo inatolewa ya kifedha kwa wanafunzi kwa ajili ya kuongeza elimu yao. So YZMeet ni moja ya kampuni ambazo imekuja kuwezesha hilo swala kwa Watanzania kiujumla. So mimi ndo nitakayehangaika na kuhakikisha Watanzania wote wanapata scholarship China kupitia YZMeet. Hapa waliopo pembeni yangu ndo wahusika wakuu. Huyu ndio CEO wa YZMeet. Ningependa nimkaribishe na yeye awakaribishe ndugu zake.
Tanzania. My name is Dr. Rupesh Regmi, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. So I started my journey in China back in 2006. I declined 3 offers from the US universities to go to China. And that experience took me to places. I studied aeronautical engineering in China, and after that I went to Europe. I got a full scholarship, but then I came back to China because I felt that China is growing so rapidly and I want to be with that train. So after coming back to China, I got a job at Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics as the Manager of International Affairs in 2014. And once I started my position, I was able to help a lot of students, especially from Africa, towards affordable world-class education. I was working and I was also studying. So I did my PhD in Management Science and Engineering. And in 2020, as everyone knows, COVID happened, right? So I was at my home thinking, what I did with this university, I can scale it 100 times. So that's why I quit my job. At that time, I was the director of admission of this university. I quit my job and I started YZMeet. So currently, we are a team of 16 people spread across 5 countries. And Africa, Kenya and Tanzania for me is just a place I want to be, because I see that here there's a lot of potential amongst the students. Now, what is YZMeet? So YZMeet is a tech platform and with the mission to empower students towards world-class, affordable education. Now, how much does it cost to study in the US or Canada? Around $20,000. But in China, you can study at some of the world's top university just for fraction of the cost. Not to mention there's so many scholarships available for the students. We started from 2022 with a team of 4 people, and now we are 16 people. We have people here in Tanzania and in Kenya as well. And we want to explore the whole of Africa because Africa needs students to learn from what's happening in the world, learn from some of the innovative places, and that is China, and come back and do the knowledge transfer. I believe that education is a fundamental human right, and it's not a thing which will decide, it's not a privilege. So that's why we have to be smart on finding the right place, the right destination for us. China changed my life, and I believe students from Tanzania could also explore opportunities in China. Now, today I'm very glad to be with Mr. Lee, who is representing Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics. Now, I studied there for more than 10 years, I should say. Bachelor's, master's, and PhD all at this university. And there are a lot of courses available for international students. We are the first university in China to offer AI, Artificial Intelligence degree in English for international students. We also offer aeronautical engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical and automation engineering, international business and trade, which I believe is very interesting for students from East Africa. And there are several master's programs available. However, you have to stick around to see what are the programs available for master's, because there are more than 40 programs in engineering and business. Now, we do have collaboration with a lot of Chinese universities. However, NUAA is very special to me as it's my home university. And really, the experience I gained in China has shown me the true potential. You know, as a student, we do not want to limit ourselves. You know, the world is our oyster. So if you come to China and study, let's say, undergraduate program or master's program, one of the key advantage you will get is the language ability. Imagine speaking with 1.5 billion people. You know, if you can speak Chinese or Mandarin, you can talk to 1.5 billion extra people. So when the students graduate and come back to their country, they will always have an advantage. So that is a very short introduction about us. Now, I am here because I want to innovate this whole industry. Education access to students have been a very traditional, it is still going in a traditional way. Now, my experience as an international student and as the administrator of the university puts me in a very unique position to help not just the students, but the admission officers as well. We came up with a solution to give power back to the students. How? We have a tool called WISE Score, where any prospective students can quickly go and check their eligibility for full scholarship and for programs. They will be matched within 3 minutes to the best fit programs and scholarships for the students. And this is a patented technology, and we want to help more companies in Tanzania in order to empower students from here to access quality education in China. Now, I do not want to take much of the time. I talk a lot about the university, of course WISE Admit as well. And I would like to invite Mr. Lee to talk a little bit about Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics. In short form, we call it NUAA, or in Chinese, we call it Nanhang. Nanhang. Okay, Mr. Lee,